Okay, so today is Ask Tina Day, Morgan. And here we go. This is from Gwen. And I've made poor choices financially and professionally and had to move back home. I'm trying to find a job that pays me enough to get my own place and support myself. I feel embarrassed, regretful, stupid, and full of shame. I'm trying to understand how my poor choices can be part of God's plan. Okay, Gwen, these are great questions, and let's get to it. First and foremost, everybody listen up. When it comes to how we deal with ourselves, we must all make the pact right this moment that we will never, from this point forward, there is never a justifiable reason for us to think harshly about ourselves or speak poorly to ourselves, not for any reason, under any circumstances, at any time. It is simply unacceptable. And here's why. That I go into that in detail in the little book of Big Lies. And here's why. Your subconscious is always listening. We are always programming our relationship with ourselves and life. And when you begin to attack yourself, there's a feeling that goes with that. And now that feeling and those words and the experience are all paired. And there becomes an expectation of feeling that way and seeing yourself in that way. And you find yourself in a self-doubting, self-attack loop. It's like some part of you is always expecting to be disappointed, to feel stupid, to be regretful and ashamed. So when that stuff comes up, what you want to do is say to yourself, okay, up until now, this has been my historical relationship with myself. But from this point forward, I'm going to accept that even though I've made choices that I don't feel good about, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. When you accept yourself, now you've made room inside of your being, inside of your consciousness, to not argue with who you are, but to support who you are. So that's very important. This other piece here, I'm so glad you put it on paper, because a lot of people are involving God in their limited ideas of themselves. And your statement here, I am trying to understand how my poor choices can be part of God's plan. Well, God's plan is growth, expansion, thriving, flourishing. And this is a creative medium that we live in, and things are always happening. I say life bumps into life, creating more life. That's what's going on. So you don't have to assign your circumstances to some divine, judgment or plan. The power of God in this universe is always present and ready to work with you. All you have to do is decide to let go of that negative way in which you have seen your choices up until now. Get a journal, write in your journal who you want to be from this point forward, how you want to feel from this point forward, and then have that vision help you to make better choices. There's no magic out here, but what's magical is that when we are intentional, the entire universe of God works with us. Okay, that's my Ask Tina for today.